The Moonraker is back, and there appears to be some issues going on around the world. Well, no, fuck it. Let's be honest. It's just here in the United States. Yeah. Apparently on Facebook, there's an angry mob forming. But we'll get back to that in a second. I just want to say, hey, I'm back. Episode 232 of the UFO Buster Radio News Report. Yeah, I kind of took the Independence Day holiday kind of seriously. Shit, I've been gone for like 10 days. That's a serious vacation, y'all. Well, no, there was other things going on. I'm trying to, enhance. See? Happens every time. I'm trying to enhance our connection here to this podcast. Kind of make sure we don't continue to have technical difficulties. But that's what we're doing. And in working through all that nonsense, of course, I couldn't log on because of fear that I would get disconnected. In the interim, I did hear from folks. Frank, Chris, yes, I'm alive. And actually, if you follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you will see that I was very much alive and interacting with folks through social media, or posting and reposting and commenting and things like that. As a matter of fact, you'll see that in UBR Truth Seekers, the Facebook group, a Big O got involved recently because someone was posting a lot of unsavory videos about the Middle East. And listen, a lot of times I don't really keep an eye on that kind of stuff because it's okay to post things of a personal nature as long as in some way it's related to the topic, Some people like to share their own experiences. They like to share that they're going to be speaking on another podcast or another show, and they post it on UBR Truth Seekers. I'm okay with that. But then when you start posting shit that's happening in the Middle East and you got video of people being blown to bits, sorry, can't really do that. That's not what the damn group is about. So, needless to say, the individual got blocked and sent away to post somewhere else because I'm sure from the looks of what they were posting, it's something that they do constantly. But anyway, I'm back. Let's get the show started. We got stuff to talk about, so let's do this. Just recently, over the holidays, let me just add this before we talk about this report, because I think it's relevant in some way, not directly, but, I know how to weave shit. So we'll weave this shit so it could be relevant to you guys. Recently, we were out in the Gulf of Mexico. We were snorkeling, the Horde, as the Moonraker Horde. And we were out there doing our thing, but someone neglected to tell us that the chances are when you go out there at this time of year, you're going to get stung by a jellyfish. When I tell you guys that almost half the people on there in this trip got stung by a jellyfish, this is what I feel is going to happen down in Nevada. Yeah, down in Nevada. And if you haven't been watching this, I've actually been watching this all last week. I actually first saw the news report on this when it was just a few 100,000 people. I saw this while I was vacationing out there off the Gulf of Mexico, but I was like, oh, what a great story. These guys are crazy as hell. Now, it's out of control now. Basically, if you haven't seen it, I believe, and this is just my take on it, and that's why it is the title of the podcast episode, and that is that you can sign up on Facebook for a free Area 51 anal cavity search on September 20th, 2019. And if that's what you want to do, if you've been sitting around thinking, I need to get my anus checked, this is a perfect time to get it for free. I mean, it might cost you some money to get there, but if you're in the area, New Mexico, if you're like in Nevada, even in California, it probably wouldn't cost you too much to get there. But if that's what you've been looking for, September 20th is the time to get it. So I got 2 news articles linked in the description for you guys to take a look at if you haven't already. Because I know if you've been in UBR Truth Seekers, you've seen it. If you've been following me on Twitter, I've actually tweeted twice about this. And the article, the first one, comes out of CNET, of all fucking people, CNET. CNET says 400,000 people and climbing want to raid Area 51 to see them aliens because they can't stop us all. Yeah, and I think there's another quote in here that says they don't have bullets for all of us. Really? Is that really what you're going to go with? The government does not have enough bullets for 400,000 jokers that think that they're going to be able to get into Area 51 by force, by brute force. Oh, what's the world coming to? Here's what the article says. And again, if you want to check this out, it's in there. And the Facebook event is named Storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. And apparently it's going bananas. People are signing up like crazy. As many people as signed up saying that they're going to go, which is a dumbass move, folks, because your profile's attached to that. There is even more people are saying that they're interested. So they're thinking about it. They might show up. I don't get it. So this is it. At the time the CNET wrote this article, 378,000 users has signed up to attend the event in Nevada, and another 400,000 are interested in attending. And somebody says that those guys, the ones that are interested, are a bunch of cowards. Are you for real? This is just banana. It really feels like, before I continue, it really feels like somebody got a hold of a bad batch of marijuana and sat around. It was probably laced with something. They sat around and was thinking about the crazy shit they can do just because they feel they've been proven in their life. And they said, hey, why not just storm Area 51? The fucked up thing is that there's probably a shitload of other people that were on marijuana that same week, and they thought the same thing. Why not? Hey, this is a good idea. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the videos where, security comes out and they stop people, and they've got these heavy freaking auto rifles and on guns and stuff like that, and they come out in these beefed up trucks and they chase people down. Well, shit. We can take those 2 guys. It's a whole fucking entire base. You really think that these little videos that people post on YouTube with the 2 guys that are on that Ford truck that come chasing around people, you think those are the only 2 that are guarding the whole place? Are you serious? I don't understand how this is a good idea. And I don't understand how so many people signed up for a bad idea. Now, let's be honest. People do it. It's a funny thing to do. They're cool with it. Oh, yeah, dude, that's a good thing to do. I get it. You just click. You have no commitment to that shit, because we know that if it reaches by September 1 million people, you're probably only going to get like 50 people that are going to show up. I'm going to be honest with you. And those 50 people better get ready, because it's going to be a different kind of probing happening. I guarantee you. Another person wrote on this particular article that was posting on that Facebook event. It says, we will meet up at the Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. And that's a reference to an anime cartoon character. So apparently they'll be able to outrun the bullets when they get... I'm telling you, somebody was high on some shit when they wrote this. There's a second article in here. Thousands of people have taken the Facebook pledge to storm Area 51 to see them aliens. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that that's going to happen. At the time that they wrote this particular article, it was only a little bit over 300,000 people that had signed up. And again, I don't see how anyone's going to get through this. You do have to, RSVP for the September 20th event. Now, the second article is by no one other than CNN. But CNN says this, the mysterious Area 51 has been the focus of conspiracy theories for decades, and many people think it's where the U.S. government stores its secret about aliens and UFOs. And again, they throw in their little hint that all of this is happening because of the ATIP situation. The area is officially acknowledged as a military site in 2013, but the theories live on, and the conspiracy continues, and it alludes to the recent disclosure of the government that it might have been involved in some kind of research into UFOs. Is there any doubt that all of this has to do with that? Of course there isn't. You know, the one thing here is that we saw these videos, we hear all these accounts, all of a sudden we got military men and women saying, I saw that shit. Don't tell me it was my equipment because I saw it with my own goddamn eyes. And so there is the issue, right? Because we no longer are holding on to these legacy UFO incidents like Roswell. Ain't nobody now alive that can tell us first-hand accounts of what happened at Roswell. We can go farther back. There's no one that can tell you, what happened to any incident going before that, like 1897 incident in Aurora, Texas. But we have an account of a 2012 incident. We have people who are alive now who've been in the media, who've been doing the circuit telling people about what they saw. And though people continue to try to discredit them by saying that it was all an equipment problem, they have emphatically stated no, it was not an equipment problem. The equipment was working pretty damn fine. As a matter of fact, I am a pilot in the U.S. Air Force, and so my eyesight is pretty damn fine as well. So you can't get people to come to discredit these guys and expect everyone to just sweep it under the carpet like it never happened. The videos are all over the internet. So yeah, some guy high on something is gonna be like, fuck it, let's start this. And then a bunch of other people did it, and they shared it. They told their friends, and their friend told their friends. And now we have almost 500,000 people pledging to actually go to Area 51 on September 20th and try to outrun bullets. Listen, I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I said, honestly, it's a great idea, right? You're going to get a lot of exposure from this. You already see the news media is all over this craziness because it is craziness. You don't freaking say and give a time and place of when you're going to plan to invade a military base. Give a date and then put your name on the fucking petition saying, hey, my name is Juan Valdez. I will be there. There's a lot of screws loose here. There's a lot of screws loose. And there's going to be a lot of anal cavity searches, I guarantee you, if you dare to show up. Like I said, I don't see a big crowd, but who the fuck knows? There's probably a lot of people that need to have that area cleaned out. But on the flip side, what a media event that is. I guarantee you, we have a date, we have a location, we have the intention, and we have a lot of fucking victims too. So the media is going to be there. I guarantee it. September 20th, man. It's going to be crazy. But at the same time, every fucking base in the area is going to be on high alert because of a bunch of crazy-ass fuckers trying to rush the gates. It's kind of like those zombie movies where the zombies just come like a horde, just come in, just attacking the gate. I guarantee you, the first fucker gets shot, all 399,000 other people are going to turn about face and go the fuck home. Because aliens are not that fucking important, not to get shot in the head, I tell you that much. But if you dare to show up, let me know. We'll stay in touch. I'd like to know what your experience is. Because I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to be part of that. That's just ridiculous. And like I was saying, the conversation that I had earlier in the week was, hey, that was a great idea for something like this to happen maybe a couple years after Roswell. Yeah, like right after you knew that something crashed in New Mexico and you had a good idea of where the fuck they took that thing, yeah, go ahead, get your pitchforks, get the torches ready, go out there and chase that bad boy down. Because you knew, you saw it. It happened in the freaking neighborhood. Yeah, you had some dude that was telling you he had memory metal. Well, yeah, at that time, yeah, get everybody together. Women, children, cat, dog, grandpa. Wheel his ass. Give him a freaking pitchfork and wheel his ass out there. But you don't have that now. You don't have none of that. So, yeah, I think it's a little late. And to be honest, when you look at Area 51, yeah, they probably took whatever the fuck was in there away a long time ago. Hell, that's probably what's in Antarctica. Say that 3 times. And it's probably somewhere else. As a matter of fact, there probably is a full city under the base. You think any of you are going to get there? Probably not. So, overall, it's probably a good idea if it would have happened a few decades ago. But right now, you're just looking to get yourself probed. So probably not such a good idea. But in the meantime, I thank you guys for listening. I'll be back more often. The vacation time is over. It's time to get back to work. Preston Dennett, the author, he wasn't here either because I wasn't here. But next week he will be. More info for you on Monday. This is UFO Buster Radio. I am Manny Moonraker. I am alive. And for those of you who are thinking about going to war on September 20th, make sure you cleanse your lower colon. And don't go over there and show them Army folks any of the ugly stuff you be eating. Keep it clean. But for you guys, this song is titled War of the Worlds. Because you may not know it, but you signed up for a war. And you probably won't win. Ciao.